chasing, leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Yes, I know it's a bit late. I am Terribly sorry about that. I was busy with something work related, but I'm here now and I'm ready to go. Yes, how's everybody been doing over in Twitch? Welcome everybody in Twitch, YouTube. Hello to you guys as well. Welcome to today's stream. I mean, that is. Yes, so before we get into the game, I wanna give you guys an idea of what exactly happened, if I can put it that way. Before everything like went completely south. So if you have missed it, you can pop in on the stream. It is live on YouTube. Bump in there and then have a look what happened last time. So last week, around about sometime this same time around here, I had a I was playing BDO as we're gonna do today, and it someone into the stream and said, "Listen, why don't we play together?" I'm like, "Cool, let's do it." And trying to figure out how am I gonna add this person on my stream or on the game, not on the stream, on the game. And I struggled to figure out what's going on, and then eventually somebody came on in how do I put it, on my Twitch, and then they're like, okay, well, listen up, let's see what we can do for you. And yes, so we sorted that out as quickly as we can, and we figured out that I am actually part of the Asia server, so which means I had to reinstall the game. By the way, thank you so much, Pixie, for you and Wild Ghost 23. Thank you guys for helping me out on this. But yeah, so they figured out that I was in Asia server and I had to uninstall the whole game, reinstall the whole game, and I had to download it straight from Pull the Person's website itself to, you know, join in on the game. So I've done that, got everything ready. Actually did play some yesterday, so once again, Pixie, thank you so much for all that advice and things like that. So yeah, thanks for helping there. I appreciate that so much. I don't know if she's watching, but yeah, if she is, thank you so much. Yes, and because I had to reinstall the game, now I have to start all over again. So that is what we're going to do. We are literally going to hop in and we are going to play the storyline. I don't know what's going to happen with because I did some of the stuff on the one character and I didn't play the season character. I got to a certain point, but I didn't do anything further than that. So yes, we're gonna hop in and we're gonna start with that. But yeah, let's. I'm gonna hop in there. Let's switch over to the in-game quickly. I'm not gonna talk much because obviously it is late already. Let me just do this game capture. I always have to set this. I actually need to do is like set this up so that it is permanently sorted. Now, yes, great stuff. We're gonna start from the beginning, kind of. This is the prologue.
Finally, we've arrived at Histria. We'll have to part ways soon. Too soon, sadly. Once I hold the hidden artifact, your mission will see its end. Seems they won't make it easy. Protect me.
Why?
glad to have you by my side. Let's press
Unfortunately,
on. Through that door to our final destination. The ancient weapons will likely rise to its defense. But I know you'll prevail. You always do. This is my final request. I pray that you return to me unscathed.
well then.
For my sake as well.
She's strong. Let's go. She's strong. She's really strong. I like her.
Are you injured? No? Good. I was worried. Worried that my precious key might get damaged.
Got like corn stuck in my teeth.
I was confused when I saw the cradle awaken on its own. But when you too heard that voice, it all made sense. When Cartian spoke of the key, she wasn't referring to her king. The key was you. Oh, black spirits. Come to me and begin your journey anew.
So for those of you who don't know, I have not gotten to the part where I have to face her. But I take it it's going to be a tough battle because, I mean, she's got like
With this
all
power,
of them.
Darkness will consume Nadir. Although, I do wonder why you held such power. Alas, that story will never be told. Thank you
That is
for
weird.
all you've done. Farewell.
Got it wrong. Basically, this one black spirit saved our life. Okay, start my quest, please. Thank you. Oh. I just have to make sure I put the dialogue on. I think let's get that dialogue so we can actually like, because it's remastered, so we'll try and put the voices on so we can hear the voices. I thought you were dead. Turns out you were only mostly dead. Do you have any idea how bored I was the whole time? Hey, what's with that look? Are you pretending you don't recognize me? Ah, you did hit the ground pretty hard. Might have rattled your brains around a bit. Hey. Oh, someone over there seems to be waiting for you. Sure, he may look like a good person. All bad people do. Good point. Good point. Okay. So, just get into the settings quickly. Not so settings, archive, no. Your settings, please. I think it should be on the audio. There you go. It's going to be on for a short while, I promise you, and then I am going to probably turn it off.
Ah, I see you're awake. Nice to meet you. My name is Eden. I'm a ruins excavator.
I don't remember anything.
Huh? You've forgotten who you are and where you came from. By
Yes.
all outward appearances, you look well enough. Did you hurt your head?
Apparently I did.
We found you with that Ator's heart we excavated yesterday. At first, we mistook you for a mummy. What in the world happened?
Worker, come hither. Haven't you heard time is black stones? Lord Jardine isn't half as patient as I.
The eminent Lord Jardine must be as quick as a choppy on a full moon. Now, I would love to hear your story, but it seems like it will have to wait. I was hired to excavate the ruins down below. Since the princess's prodding eyes are upon us, let's continue our conversation there.
Sounds good to me. Okay, enough with the nonsense. We have a contract. We are partners. And what about the White Witch? Human bodies are fickle. To lose your memory just like that, give those ancient ruins a look. Maybe it'll jog your memory. I'm still wondering, like, who the person is. Oh, we've got a few, like, rookie adventurers here. That's cool. You can't remember much, but you sense an unknown power coming from below the artifact. Look around the area. Large objects engraved in unknown writing. This appears to be an ancient ruins excavation site. No. What? Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, you scared the daylights out of me. Are you new here?
No,
Who said
I'm
You
not.
can rub your mitts on this without the princess's permission.
I am so sorry. What is this ancient artifact?
What is this nonsense? When did you start working here? How do you not know this already? When the moon comes up, shall we have a nice little chat by the loo? Who's your supervisor? We can bring him along to get an earful as well. It's Wilson, isn't it? I swear he's left his brain on a deserted island somewhere. How does he expect you rookies to survive? Wilson!
What is I'm thinking of Dennis the Menace. How many of you do know Dennis the Menace? The kid, you know, the kid who's like really naughty. and then his neighbor, Mr. Wilson. And I'm thinking about that. Oh, Mr. Wilson. Anyways.
But I am a generous person. I, Collins, shall teach you all you need to know. This ancient weapon is called an anew. It's absolutely dangerous. So do not touch it.
Do not touch it. Shrek. Get out of my swamp. You can't remember? Okay, well, we've already known that. Did you lose your courage along with your memory? What's to be scared of? That anew is just a hunk of junk. The power that we need is right below us. You probably feel it too. That's the benefit of being bonded together. The chatty Reddit over there must be the leader. Let's see if she tells us how to get down. Okay, well, let's get going then.
Oh, this stench! How dare you stand so close? You... What? The way down to the ruins? What?
You heard me. How do I get down to the relic below?
Now even these peons. Mills! Do you know how hard I worked to make this excavation happen? Need I have you all discharged to be taken seriously?
I shall gladly take whatever punishment you feel is adequate once we return. But, Princess, I beseech you to withhold your anger for just a moment. How dare you stand in the way of Princess Jorette of Serendia? If we were not out in the field, you would have been severely punished. What would compel you to ask such an obvious thing? Did Eden originally hire you on as a mercenary?
I am Eden's latest hire for the excavation.
Do you not know the ancient chamber excavation site is directly under the command of Princess Jorette? We told Eden how important this site is, yet he dares to bring in someone so wet behind the ears. He's making it quite hard to trust him as a leader. We'll be lucky if we find anything at all before the deadline.
Eden was handpicked by our eminent Lord Jordine. Do you doubt the Grand Chamberlain of Serendia's shrewdness?
I sincerely apologize, Princess. That was not what I meant when I said those words.
Wow.
I shall punish you for your suspicions in time. For now, just concern yourself with how to restore his honor.
Obviously, she's like hard up for Lord Jordine.
Yes, I shall give this new recruit a fitting task. Fortune truly favors you. Follow me. Ruins excavation starts with picking up a pickaxe. Break the stones around that ruin and fill the cart.
Okay.
It's a simple task, so go to the soldier below once you are done. But, I will say this once, overconfidence is a fool's folly.
Alright, let's do it. And strike with a pickaxe. If stones only really break that easy. Alrighty.
Oh, Eden's strong new recruit finally arrived, I see. Now tell us, how did you get locked in the sights of that spoiled princess?
We don't want to talk about it.
Never mind. You didn't hear me say a thing. Anyways, it seems like you know how to handle yourself. Follow me.
Yes, sir.
Do you see those hungry wolves stalking about in the grass? Horses won't budge thanks to that scary lot. Sir Roig may appear like he's not watching, but he sees all. So this is the time to show your stuff, my friend.
Let's do it.
Weren't you an excavator? I thought you'd get eaten alive. but it seems you've some use. I'll
You have
grant you
no
access
idea who
to
I
the
am.
ancient stone chamber. Go and help Eden finish up with the excavation.
Do it. Yay, level up. Hey, we don't need permission of weaklings. Why don't we take our time and have a good look around? There's a chance we could remember something, including juicy tidbits regarding our contract. Yeah. Run, Forest.
You're practically drooling over those relics. Does a visit to places such as this make your heart skip a beat as well?
No, it doesn't. Well, you just popped out of nowhere. Do you know who I am?
Oh, so you're the living relic Eden discovered. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Luffy Bed Mountain, at your service. Not sure why no one has ever stumbled upon this stone chamber up until now, but I guess you're some sort of lucky charm, aren't you? It just so happens that the day you awoke was the day we finally cracked the secret of these 5 stone murals. These murals of prophecy have been speculated to have been painted by the ancients. They depict the rise and fall of the Kron Kingdom that was central to Balanos. Take a closer look. Who knows? You might be standing in front of your own creations, and you've just forgotten about it.
Tell me about the Kron King and the Immortal Alchemist mural.
A depiction of Noir III of House Bartali, the last king of the Kron Kingdom of Balanos. The enormous crown symbolizes his unchallenged authority. The only thing he feared was death itself. One day, an alchemist from across the desert sought audience with Noir III. My master shall grant you eternal life. If I heard that, my eyes would be big as dinner plates.
Yeah.
Eternal
No comment.
life. Quite
Your
the
nose
thing
is
to
though.
crave, especially in a world where many struggle to eke out a full living, even once.
Tell me about the evil god Hadum and the fall of the Kron Kingdom mural.
Alas, the prospect of immortality blinded Noir III, and he took the alchemist's offer. The blood and organs of 100 children and maidens, all offered up as sacrifice to the alchemist. The king's madness swept throughout Balanos as the people's resentment reached the heavens. But Noir III made no effort to stop the ritual to summon the alchemist's master. By the time the king learned the truth, that the alchemist served the evil god Hadum, his concerns had narrowed to the point where he cared not of such things. Fortunately, Elion, Al, and their believers did not remain idle, and the ritual to bring about Hadum into this world was halted. Though, in doing so, the castle was toppled and shattered to pieces. The mighty kingdom of Kron joined the many other kingdoms lost to history.
Alright.
This was barely over 150 years ago. But do you know what's even more amazing? I, at Luffy Bed Mountain, used the latest advancements in archaeological dating to determine exactly when these murals were constructed. Apparently, these stone murals were made not 150 years ago, but much, much further back.
Okay, if you say so.
However did the ancients peer so far into the future? Right. I've saved the most interesting mural for last. This one. depicts a prophecy that's yet come to pass. It's the breaker of chains who freed the vengeful souls sacrificed to summon Hadum to our realm. Yikes, look at the time. Take this information regarding the final mural and bring it to Martha Kean down there, will you? You can't miss her. She's unreasonably tall and wears glasses so big you would mistake her for a frog.
Well, okay.
Just listen to her speak and you will catch wind of her temper. Eesh, I get goose flesh just thinking about it.
Chat, so do you guys use the term goose flesh or goosebumps? Because in South Africa we use goosebumps as a reference. We don't talk about goose flesh. It just sounds so weird and so wrong. Anyways. Run, Forest.
My word, is that the final mural? And you are?
I guess you don't know who I am either.
Are you the one even described as a living relic he found toppled over? My goodness. My name is Martha Kean, an archaeologist by trade. I guess this too is fate. Should we shake hands or something?
Martha! Martha! I found it! Come quickly!
Well, no time for handshakes. My, is it just me? Or are we seeing some steady developments after your awakening?
That's how special I am.
Towards a single goal in harmony, heaven on earth could be achieved. I swear I've seen these writings in an ancient text in Valencia somewhere. An ancient weapon that attacked the ancients. Who could have made such a thing? Is your heart pounding as hard as mine?
No, I'm still good.
Every time I make a discovery like this, it's like stealing a swig of light ale stashed away in a Calphionian noble's warehouse.
Hey, this worthy antique isn't the power we're looking for. Let's go out of here before the human talks us to death. I can sense Eden, the one we saw when we first awoke, and that power I sense beside him. He's got to be the relics. He's got to be the relics we're after. That's got to be the relic we are after for. Oh wow. English is hard. Okay, let's get going then. Oh, and I think I have something I can equip. Can you please equip it? Just frickin' run, please. Thank you.
I could hear Laufey and Martha from all the way over here. I was wondering who their special guest would be, and it was you. You and I have already been introduced, though I believe you've yet to meet my comrade, the beautiful Ganelle.
The beautiful.
Eden, come now, quit it. Greetings.
Oh, he's got thoughts
I'm
for her.
Olivia.
Well, do be careful. The remains of many petrified ancients are strewn about. It appears some unpredictable power remains.
That one without
this
there's
relic.
like.
Not to mention the upside down.
It's not
traps
solid,
that are
it-
around
there's-
the relic
it's-
as well. During my brief stay in the forests in the Southern Territories, I recall reading about them in some forbidden texts.
Okay.
Dabbling in forbidden texts from such a young age. I can't imagine, especially considering how prim and proper you are right now.
Well, she does sound prim and proper, doesn't she? He said to be careful, but what does he know? It's right in front of us, the power we've been sensing. Let's hurry and take a look at the relic. It looks impossibly old, but I can help feeling it. It's familiar. Oh, not bad. Yeah, well, let's get going then, shall we?
Wait, stand back right now!
My goodness, what are you doing all of a sudden?
Place your hand on the relic.
Are you awake? These are the memories of the forgotten world. Sorry, but you should have known better.
Your face suddenly turned pale. Are you okay? You remembered something, didn't you? But why would you do such a thing in front of an ancient relic you've never seen before? Wait, who could it be?
You wouldn't have some red-eyed being whispering incessantly in your head now, would you?
Ah, it must be a black spirit. Those entities that bring ruin to all who succumb to their whispers. I was joking when I called you a living relic, but now it appears that name was right on the mark.
Cool.
Eden, please, isn't that a bit too much? And yet, it may be wise to tell the others what we've just witnessed. The relic has begun to move. At this rate, the dark energies will...
Well, what?
The relic probably awakened after reacting to your black spirit. Be careful. Those spirits will definitely seize any chance to swallow you whole.
Freeze frame. Evade the black spirits and escape the stone chamber. Let's go. This is not hard though. Wee. Can they like touch you? I don't know if I've... That one guy is like covered in black spirits.
I knew it, I knew it! I knew you were trouble the moment I laid eyes on you. Forget what I said earlier. You aren't a lucky charm at all. Do you know how many hours of labor were wasted because of you? Are you going to explain this delay to that Janet or Geralt or whatever that stuck-up princess's name is?
Geralt.
Calm down, Laufey. If it weren't for this adventurer, we would have never found the black stone. So, it'll be fine.
You think that alone will ease her temper? Why are you so oblivious to the ways of the world?
We were hoodwinked. That relic was a piñata stuffed with uselessness. The real one should still be somewhere around here. But why did someone go through the pains of leaving a fake behind? And yet, we were able to glimpse a bit of our last memories. Elezra, the White Witch. We need to find her. Let's talk about the human called Eden again. Looks like he did well to keep up with us. Eden is cool. I like him. We must recover. Okay. So, what do you think about having him here? Okay, whatever. This is just, you know, get extra slots, cool stuff.
Elezra, the White Witch? To think that she was part of your lost memories.
I bet she'll give us an earful after she hears
So
of
caught
our
up with
findings,
on-
but that's for us to deal with. What about our friend here? Princess Durette won't let just anyone waltz right into the Western Guard camp.
Do you know of any way we might get on her good side? Anything that might put her in a more magnanimous mood?
The way of the world.
The only time I've seen the princess's foul temper abate were the day she met with Grand Chamberlain Jordine. Truth is, we've been waiting for a wagon with supplies from Western Guard camp, but it's yet to pass by. I had a bad feeling something in the woods may have caused the wagon's delay. If it's not too much trouble, could you go investigate?
You just saw an opportunity to send me
It's a bit
somewhere.
inconvenient, but I suppose that's the way of the world. We'll wrap things up here and follow right after you.
Okay. She's like really strong. So, back in it. Do you like the gift I prepared for you? Just okay. Well, here we go again. Another one. Thank you. Balanos, the tree spirit expert. You go run.
I'm saved. I thought you'd walk right past me. What? My wagon's over there. Broken into pieces.
The hilltop wagon was pointing to the ravaged. Is ravaged by the ongoing battle between the imps and the soldiers. Goodness.
I just realized my life has been spared, but only to be at the mercy of Princess Durette once she gets word of this.
What is he doing? Anyways. Hey, that old deer next to the broken wagon, isn't he the one who yelled at us to get our butts to work? It's a nice way of saying it. He seemed to take orders from the redhead who out-yelled him. Maybe if we pull his butt out of the fire, it will ingratiate us with the princess, right? Ingratiate. I think that's Is that how you spell it, chat? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, anyways. Recover the wagon driver. Oh, there you go.
The moment I saw you slay those wolves, I knew you weren't ordinary.
You
A
know
weapon
it.
is more suited to your hand than a pickaxe. Well, one good turn deserves another. I've secured a job for you. Do as you're ordered, and you'll find your life becoming a bit more comfortable.
My name is Fania, and I am an officer of
My
the
name
Western
is
Guard
Fania.
Camp. I'd rather not meet under such circumstances, but it appears we have no choice.
Okay, you sound weird though.
Sir Roig, that you are an excavator, but with a special set of skills.
Officer Fania.
It appears their skills were wasted digging for relics. You have been looking to hire mercenaries, have you not?
Let's consider this a formal interview then. Help us pave the way out of here. I shall guard Sir Roig.
Okay.
See? Knowing how to seize the right opportunity is a skill in itself. Now, ensure my recommendation continues to carry weight.
Okay. W and O. Why would they have like a W and O there? Okay, but anyways. There we go. Run. My gosh.
This is the Western Guard camp overseeing Eastern Balanos. I heard a ruckus and thought it was the goblins again. Ah, Officer Fania, you're wounded. Medic, get over here now!
She doesn't really look
Everyone,
wounded, does
right
she?
here!
Feels like he's over-exaggerating a tiny bit.
I'm fine. Please tend to other soldiers who are more seriously wounded. Duvain, where is he? Seems he's not around. This is the one who saved us from the imps. Though the wagon was destroyed, we thankfully did not share that fate. And yet goblins again. Is that why the imps have grown so aggressive?
Geath, king of the goblins, grows craftier by the day. Take a look beneath the bridge if you want to see what I mean.
Okay, look under the bridge. Piles of imp corpses lay beneath the bridge. No wonder the imps are so angry.
That's the work of the Goblin King, Geath. Duvain is tracking him down, but capturing him is a difficult feat.
Okay.
The imps mistakenly believed that this slaughter was our doing. Long ago, this region was originally claimed by the goblins. One day, Rednose, leader of the imps, suddenly appeared and sent all the goblins packing to Cron Castle ruins. I don't blame Geath for resenting them for that. I need to give my report to Captain Cliff.
How to get stronger?
It seems things here have grown dire while our attentions were on the stone chamber. I need to go alert the princess of the situation immediately. Don't worry, I'll carry word of your deeds to her ear. You will be rewarded handsomely, more so than that Eden fellow.
Ooh.
Why don't you go visit the skill instructor Armstrong for the time being? With just a little polish on your basics, you'll make a fine mercenary.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, a recommendation from Officer Fania herself, with a note that you could do with learning a few more skills.
How to get stronger? Learn skills.
The more skills you learn, the stronger you will become. Keep checking from time to time on what new skills you are able to learn.
I still need to actually like start. It's just normal attack. Normal attack. Okay. Cool. Isn't much. Okay. Q. Okay. Just move. Move main evasion. All evasion. Passes. Get a standard thing. Okay, LUS.
Eden's living relic! You should have
That
sent
is
word
us.
to arrive safely. We were worried sick. We thought the imps had dragged you off to their cave. We were just about ready to send you off with a proper funeral rite, spoons and all.
Yet earlier, you said I was bad luck. Anyways.
Would you have preferred a wooden spoon or a metal one? Ah, I guess we could always just ask you instead. Which one would you pick?
Oh, gosh. Can I take a spoon and shove it up your... Feisty princess.
Luffy? You know quite a lot about foreign customs. Hiding a secret lover from the land of the morning calm, are we?
We've been granted an audience. Let us not keep the princess waiting now.
Well,
I
let's get going
suppose
then.
we'll find her in her tent, where she always is.
Hi, is everything okay there?
Once you get close, hold it for violence. You're done if it snaps.
Nope.
Lord Jordine absolute rule over Serendia? Faith. Our faith in him, and his faith in us. I too demonstrated the capacity for good faith when I sent you off, and your favorable outcome is proof that my faith in you is rewarded. Does this not make me a most favorable counterpart to his lordship? Am I mistaken, my dear Roy?
Eden, I'm really asking too much of him, or is he just lazy?
I place my faith in your good judgment as well, though those results currently seem to be less than favorable. My wagon of the finest Calphionian craftsmanship in pieces. The black stones that were the sole reason for me funding this excavation absent. Do you think I poured out such funding so that you could go dig up these worthless pebbles?
She's mad.
Apologies, Your Highness. As speculated, the depths of the chamber indeed held black stones, but...
Reporting on an ancient stone chamber excavation.
What we found was merely the empty remains of the stones, after the black spirits sealed within had consumed all of their power.
You don't look like an addled half-wit. Cut the spiritual nonsense and speak with some sense. You're professionals, are you not? You are being paid as such. With that payment comes the expectation of results, not half-baked excuses about spirits. You think these results will welcome me into Lord Jordine's strong embrace? Must I be ever haunted by the shadow of disappointment I'll cast across his chiseled face?
Wow. Bye.
Get out! All of you! Never show your faces here again!
Yes, ma'am. Whoopsies! Who do we talk to? Oh, to this Laufey.
You've lost your memories, haven't you? Congratulations on your first castigation. It can be a burden to earn a living at times. Though it strikes me as odd. I heard all the black stones excavated in Serendia are being shipped directly to Calphion.
Mosquito.
Why is this Jordine fellow making his own fiancée aid another nation in gathering black stones?
Eden's advice.
Since there aren't any black stones left in the stone chamber, I guess it's time that we set off for another excavation site. One possessed by a black spirit may briefly gain great power and wisdom, but their ultimate fate is to succumb to its darkness and become a monstrosity. I pray you remain on the right path, for anything so easily gained can also be easily lost.
100% true.
Stop scaring them, my boy. Keep your mind and body sharp, and there's nothing to fear. Next time we meet, let's go grab a pint together.
With you? I don't know, eh? Am I like hungry? Everything's blurring like this? What's going on here?
Stop scaring them.
One possessed by a black I pray you remain on the right path.
Yeah, but no, where the hell do I need to go next to? Eden's advice. Oh, complete by... Humans say that the Blackstones plant the seed of greed, but don't seem to mind when those seeds yield the fruit of their ambition. Like the chicken and the egg, it's senseless to ask which came first, but humans always find comfort in over-analyzing things. Facts. Absolute facts. Roy Mill's advice.
From our first encounter, I knew there was more to you than meets the eye.
You know it,
You live
buddy.
as long as I do, you become quick to spot these things. I have a proposal for you. What say you to working for Her Royal Highness, Princess Jarette?
I don't know, huh? You've completed this cross path quest one time, so let's do this one then.
Excellent. Take this letter of recommendation to Captain Cliff. He serves under the princess's father and oversees these parts.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. Where do we need to go?
Ah, the princess's recommendation. I heard the news from Officer Fania. You saved them all from the imp's aggression. We are currently tasked with finding the source of all this chaos. The very leader of the imps himself, Red Nose. He suddenly appeared one day and kicked all the goblins out. Now he's been sighted launching small-scale raids into the settlements nearby. Although, we're still unsure how he came to possess his current power. But first, we need to deal with these steel imps. Set off immediately for the northern bridge and defend this camp at all costs.
So, yes, sir.
Don't forget that the fate of this camp now lies on your shoulders.
Why mine? Why not all the soldiers that are protecting it? Why mine? I guess you went through a lot on your way here. Have you checked out the Imp Cave? Then you have only one thing left to do. Try investigate the try investing your contribution points in the Western Guard camp.
Don't forget that the fate...
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't yet. Oh. Ooh, that's a nice attack there. Baby, let's go. Oh, I need to kill one more. Let's go.
Impressive. Already the soldiers in the Western Guard camp are whispering of your exploits as a
You know it,
rising
baby.
star
Let's
in
go.
camp. Did you know that? Let's use this momentum to track down Red Nose.
Knowing the enemy and oneself.
If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. However, we still don't know much about Red Nose. A few days ago, some of our soldiers encountered Red Nose. Not everyone made it out, but perhaps you can speak to the lucky ones who did. I will be waiting here. Word's gone round the camp that the imp expert will soon arrive.
Thank you.
His nose was so incredibly red. Imagine a ripe tomato.
No,
Now
just imagine
it
redder. It's got a nice British accent going on there. I like it a lot. So you've encountered Red Nose.
I was patrolling the northern forest when I felt a cold energy behind me. When I turned around, I saw an imp the size of an house. I knew straight away it was Red Nose. Boy, that imp was strong. He pulled out a sword as big as I am.
Anything else on Red Nose?
He was pretty agile too, considering his giant physique and all. He sprung at me like a frog. I nearly died that day. I reckon that's what getting hit by a gold-laden wagon feels like. Look, if you want to find out more, go to the blacksmith. I heard he cleaned up the aftermath of the skirmish.
Okay, we'll do.
The armor. Useless after the beating it took. I disposed of it. But whatever all
Buenas
the
tardes,
names I found at the
comrade.
scene, I put in a box.
Mi amigo. Skis. A Spanish dude. You can hear it from his accent. So, where is this box? Right there.
The armor. Useless after the beating it took. I disposed of it. But whatever odds and ends I found at the scene, I put in a box.
So, he's got like this Antonio Banderas sound, you know, to his voice actually. Open the box. Most of these look like unclaimed belongings of soldiers. Among them, something stands out with the initials engraved on it.
What's this doing here? This belongs to one of our rookies, Murray. But he wasn't on duty at the time.
The box contains items, okay, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so where do we go to get that guy? Murray. Also sounds.
No, that's not mine.
No, it's
You've
not
got the wrong
mine.
idea. I had nothing to do with that skirmish. Well, I mean, I did, but not on purpose. I was off duty, heading into Velia. They've got this smoked chicken. My wife is pregnant and she loves the stuff. Anyway, I spotted an imp wandering alone, sort of drunk-looking, stumbling about with a crooked nose. Well, this is rather embarrassing, but I flicked him on the head and said, "Hey, pal, you red nose or something? Skulking about all alone here?" Then the ground started to quake beneath me, and I swear Red Nose really appeared. I didn't think. I just ran for my life.
You started this whole commotion, and you didn't even have the dragon eggs to report it. You'll face a military tribunal for this.
Somebody's in trouble. Just like the devil, speak Red-Nose's name and there he is. Do you think Red-Nose likes his nose? I don't even know. I don't even have a nose yet. Okay. Run, Forrest, run.
It was all Mare's doing then. Looks like I'll be taking up extra shifts. Huh. I'll think about that later. Let's move on to our next task.
For the imp expert.
The important thing now is distracting the imps. The imp expert has constructed a trap to capture them. You're up for the task, aren't you? Deal with some of the imps here first, then follow the path north.
Yes, Mum. Will do. Yay. Before we continue that, I have... and I have to add. Yeah, next, let's go. What? Oh, I have to. How many other damn things I have to do? Level up, let's go. Who's next? I've cleaned out the place. We can always sell that. Not exactly sure for how much, but we can do that. Berserker.
It's you, the living relic. Don't look so surprised. Eden won't shut up about you. Look here, I've caught a useful prisoner. Exactly how is a trade secret. You've got that shocked expression on your face again. Ready to be really blown away? My prisoner is an imp who can speak the common tongue.
Wow. Prisoner interrogation.
I don't know where the boss is. Our boss comes and goes as he pleases.
Hey, Eden told me that you are an expert on this. Why don't you show what you've got?
What about Red Nose's hideout?
No one knows where the boss's hideout is.
Then I shouldn't have wasted my time capturing you.
Do you think I knew I'd get caught like this?
Do you prefer Red Nose or Blue Nose?
Wow. Look at the brains on this beanstalk. And you think us imps are stupid?
Red nose or blue nose, the beanstalk asks, without even thinking to ask about Tiny Nose.
Oh, Tiny Nose. Who's Tiny Nose?
What? I said nothing. Imps are extremely loyal to one another. Red Nose will defeat Gieth and bring endless abundance.
We got a fresh wolf meat today in the camp.
Wolf meat? Red Nose and Tiny Nose are brothers! Yes! Delicious! Can I have some now?
Well, the chef might have some leftovers.
Tiny Nose is always down at the cave. Just one bite. Please?
Why isn't Tiny Nose coming out from the cave?
He's clever. He makes
Chloe Parker, welcome.
Like
Thanks for the
you.
follow there on Twitch.
He
Appreciate
talks
that.
delicious cooked wolf meat.
Welcome,
Tiny
welcome.
Nose. He loves it. And in return,
I'm good, I'm good.
Mineral wagons for humans.
Do I have it? It's right, it's
love
Chloe,
them.
right?
Meat. Sweet and succulent wolf.
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's been a really long day. How's your day going?
There must be more to it. I must let our captain know. I think I know how the imps got a hold of weapons.
Okay, and how is that?
I will look for traces of Red Nose near that cave over there. You should be Tiny Nose.
Well, then let's go do that. I'm actually from South Africa. Yes. So what about you? Are you a big BDO player as well, or you just joining and enjoying the stream? I have a feeling it won't be easy to get Tiny Nose to talk about Red Nose. You should think a way to get him to talk. I'm from the UK, Manchester. Oh, awesome, man. So you, yeah, I haven't been to the UK ever. Actually, I haven't been outside of my country yet. But yeah, I've seen. You guys have like the worst weather, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right? It's always like rainy and cloudy, and yeah. My favorite color is blue, actually, believe it or not. I love blue. Been a blue fan since I was like a little boy. And you, do you have a favorite color as well? Alrighty, let's get into... There is... Did I get that? Pink. Honestly, for me, pink is actually a good color, but I like purple more than pink, believe it or not. Purple is just a little bit more, I don't know, it's maybe because it's closer to blue. That's probably the reason why I like purple more. So between the games I've played so far, I'm a big Skyrim fan. I've always been one, but right now at this moment, I am enjoying New World. BDO is actually one of the games I'm gonna say the least. I'm enjoying the least amount, only because it's really hard. It's really hard. But it's a good game. It's really, really a good game, I have to admit. I need to do something. I like most The Last of Us 2 and GTA 5. So, I take it you are actually excited about GTA 6 coming out. It is very interesting. I do agree with you on that one. I don't know. It's the only thing about it is that they've made it really like there's a lot of stuff happening in the game, so it's like really hard to figure out, especially if you're on your own. This game is really hard to figure out.
Shush, shush. You need to lower the voice.
Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been working hard on this. Twitch is mine is new, so I am actually like I'm coming from YouTube. So YouTube has been my main channel, my main social media thing, if you get it. But yeah, so I've decided, you know what, I need to do Twitch as well, you know, diversify. It's just a better idea. I do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Dezo ZA Kiddo. Greetings, Fleshbag. How old are you? How old are you to this game? Greetings, Fleshbag. That's an interesting way to say it. But yes, okay, so BDO I've only been playing since October last year. Okay, well, my profession besides this is I'm actually doing electrical work. Oh, I still have to get wolf meat somehow. Yeah, so I'm in electrical. I do metering. But if I had the choice, I would do gaming full-time. Love to do this full-time. Cooking. I need to... Heating. It's not cooking, it's heating. That's why I couldn't figure it out. Sorry. Yeah, so Chloe, oh, obviously, yeah, you do the GTA thing, and what was the other one you played as well? Among Us, wasn't it? I haven't played that. Is it any good? I've seen, you know, a little bit of gameplay, but I haven't really looked at it. I recently completed the degree of game development and visual design from Metropolitan University Manchester. Oh, wow. So you develop games, well, of game development. This is so cool. Oh man. So do you like do the graphic development and stuff like that, or is it like story and the programming behind the whole game design?
Shush, shush. You need to lower the voice.
Thank you. It means a lot. Anyone grinding in? These are unfortunately... Unfortunately, I don't think there's anybody. It's pretty much how much people in the chat. It's just the two of you at the moment, so yeah, I don't think you're gonna find anybody in here. Sorry, man. Actually now, this is disappearing too quickly for my, in my honest opinion. Let me just quickly check here. No. My chat is moving too fast. It's disappearing too fast. I need to sort that out. I don't know why it's disappearing that quickly. Okay. If you don't mind, By the way, I really enjoy it, if you don't mind. By the way, I have some pretty dope ideas in my mind for your channel, but I can share ideas on Discord. You're more than welcome. I am open for it always. I do enjoy people, you know, talking in chat, and you know, I like to improve. So you're more than welcome to do that. Yeah, it's my Discord is the same as my channel name. It's everything. You can find me anywhere. If you type in my name, you will find me anywhere. It's going to be the same thing everywhere. So you can use that as a thing. Okay, let's get back here. Hand over delicious cooked wolf.
Really? How did you know I like this? I've prepared a mineral wagon. Help yourself.
Got your friend request, by the way. There we go. Thanks, Chloe. Got it.
Huh? What do you mean you don't need it? Then what do you want from me?
We all know what we want.
Our boss?
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear about Red Nose?
Yes, please. Patterned mural.
One rainy day, he was wiping away his tears in seclusion after being roughed up for his shiny schnoz, when he was discovered by a man wrapped in black robes. He opened his hand to reveal a wishing black stone. Red Nose prayed before this man clad in black. I wish for the power to flatten everyone's noses.
That's a weird wish.
Hearing Red Nose's words seething with hatred, the man gave him the black stone in return for a promise. You see that large stone over there with the mark on it?
Yeah, what about it? Whee! Okay, let's have a look.
Told Red Nose to remember that mark, saying that he will have to fight alongside him one day.
Yeah? An unintelligible pattern, and yet you sense hostility, a desire to fight. Let's go. I told you, Blackstones have the power to fulfill your desires. Let's go meet the self-proclaimed imp expert. He might have an idea on how to track down his hideout. Well, let's... Thank you. Let's have a look. Have a look, say. Thank you. Gonna need that and that. Thank you.
So black stones are the source of his power.
Yes. So Red Nose got his power like so.
That makes sense. Things accounted for. Of course I know about black stones. I told you Eden and I were acquainted. And now, let's review the information we've gathered up until now. Normally, Red Nose is average imp-sized, but grows to gigantic proportions when enraged. How might we prod him into such a state?
I know, pick me. Let's yell, hey, Red Nose.
I'd almost forgotten the magical power of mockery. Good, now it's my turn. I've happened to discover something meaningful nearby. Using the information you gathered from the Western Guard camp, I tracked down the location of the incident.
Okay, let's hear it out. Examine the site of
You
Red
can
Nose.
see here traces of Red Nose's hopping mad rampage.
I can see him.
Seen. Those soldiers were someone's husband. Or
He's over there.
I was racking my brain over how to hunt down Red Nose, but black stones being the source of his power may just be the key.
Oh,
Take this
BDO.
potion. You'll be able to follow the energy signature of black stones.
I know where he is. I've seen him.
What? You think I'm trying to poison you? I didn't even brew it. Eden did, so drink up.
Okay, so now we need to. Where do we go? No, it's not there. What? Why do we run away? It's like straight up. My gosh.
Oh, hold on. Don't touch it. The energy that comes from Blackstones is very dangerous.
Hold on. Don't touch it. Somebody walks through it. Good job. Oh my gosh. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The Dark Engine makes us even stronger. Devour it all, then you'll be able to easily defeat Red Nose. Okay. Dark energy originates from Red Nose. Red Nose is Blackstone. Buff. Absorb the dark energy. Hehe, good job. How do you feel? Can you feel how much more lighter you become?
I dare say. Did you just lick that? Not the strangest tracking technique I've seen, but close.
There might be a possibility that we fight the same guy.
It's Red Nose's hideout. Why don't you take a step back? Fania's soldiers will be here soon. It's best to fight together.
Hey, Red Nose. Alrighty, here we go. Time to fight Red Nose. Let's do this. That hurt a lot. After a night out drinking. Let's go, boy. Where are you going, buddy? Let's go. We're in the wrong place. Okay, hey, look over there, some familiar faces. So slow. Are humans of any relation to snails? Sometimes I do think we are. I do think we are. Nuh-uh, it's not for you. If they ask for Red Nose's Blackstone, don't give it to them. It was a gift that was that we murdered him over for, and we're keeping it. He's still alive though, I can hear him. Those stones to get stronger, to find the White Witch. Got it? Hey, how we get the stones, well, that's entirely up to you. I think the game is broken. Anyways.
To think, you not only tracked down Red Nose's hideout, but defeated him all on your own. That's something. How could someone with such prowess find themselves shoveling dirt for some pretty boy in a headband? How would you feel about putting your potential to better use? The people could use a champion like you. I'll inform his lordship of your interest.
If you would just hand over the black stone that was in Red Nose's possession.
Apologies, Your Highness, but I couldn't find it. He likely took it with him into the Dark Rift.
He's still alive! Tiny Nose in chains.
Then it was all for naught. No, not quite. It was your first task, and your performance was commendable.
Yes,
Thank you.
Princess. They met every measure of your recommendation. They're a fine mercenary, and have quelled the imps for the time being.
Is that so? Well,
that is so.
You may approach. I shall reward you for your service. Tiny Nose's information was instrumental to defeating Red Nose, but he is also directly to blame for drawing out this feud.
We found evidence of them trading military supplies with humans. This allowed them to be quickly battle-ready.
A prisoner of war should be kept chained, but it would be a shame to waste such talent and intellect. Seeing as how you unearthed his whole operation, I'll entrust you to decide Tiny Nose's fate.
I've got loads of connections. I'm also a great worker. I'll work hard. I'll turn over a new leaf.
To Velia!
We've lost track of Red Nose, but we must keep seeking the stone that consumed him. There's a coastal village nearby, Velia.
He's
Go to
sitting.
Alustin, a wise man there, and report to him on the situation regarding the stone.
Okay.
I sent word to the Velia vigilantes. Tiny Nose will be entrusted to one of their work supervisors. Well done.
Right, let's get to Velia then. To Velia! Poor guy's still struggling with red nose over there. I wish I can help him though, but yes, he's on his own, unfortunately. Oh, did I have like... Oh, I did. Boop. First I'm seeing a griffin. This is enough to startle you. Then you're in for a ride. Look at all the people gathered down there at the fishing spots. So look below to the Velia coast. There are a lot of people. Here we go, and let's go next.
I'm Hans, a Velia vigilante. Aren't you the one being credited with defeating Red Nose? Your praises are being sung by the great Captain Cliff. If you'd chosen to enlist, I'm certain you'd have been set for life. Anyway, the Sage Alustin is waiting for you. We sincerely welcome you to Velia.
Thank you.
This says that Red Nose has been defeated.
If that's the case, why the hell's this village still in this state? I heard they're still drafting soldiers. How about you? It's all because of those damn goblins.
Bruh, chill. It's not gonna happen that quickly.
My love, what will I tell Helen? To think I'd be widowed at my age.
Wow. They're still alive.
I prayed this year would be free from that curse, and yet here we are in another drought.
Aye, and the chief's granddaughter's coming of age this year.
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
What's the meaning of all this?
The trade wagon that left yesterday has been raided again.
Hardell is considering severing ties with us.
Goblins again? How many guards do we need to stop them? The entire guild will starve at this rate.
Jeez.
Oh, wise one, this village is filled with bad spirits.
Shouldn't we do something with the chief's granddaughter first?
In times like these, we need to stay vigilant from within as well. And to do so... Welcome, adventurer. You seem to bear a dark energy, eons old.
Yes.
I am Alustin. An alchemist who feels eons old himself at times. Some see these wrinkles as a sign of wisdom. But a wise man would avoid such an unhealthy obsession with black stones. Bruno and Cliff have told me all I need to know. Of Red Nose tearing through the dark rift, and his defeat at your hands.
You know it. The alchemist and his daughter.
To cause such noticeable mutations in his physical appearance means that the black stone was of extremely high purity. To have such an item in his possession, this man clad in black, we should not take him lightly. We should undertake our investigation discreetly. Clarence is away on some other task. I suppose I have no other choice. I would like you to assist my other daughter in investigating this matter. However, let us speak on this elsewhere. There are far too many prying eyes here.
Let's go talk to Eileen.
Hiya, Papa. You've brought someone along? Friends of my father get better deals.
Eileen, daughter of a Luston and a general goods vendor.
They're basically just watered-down versions of Florence's potions anyway. I'm kidding. Please, buy my wares.
Eileen, save your sales pitch. I've a task for you. Think you can handle it?
What? Another one? But I just finished the last one. Can't Florence just swoop in and save the day?
Well, if you don't want this opportunity to meet a black spirit host in the flesh...
What? No way. Look at those dreamy eyes. Nothing like the vacant corpse-like expressions I read about.
Eileen, manners.
Oops. Did I say that out loud? I'll just go stick my head in a
Just a
cauldron and
pause.
die now.
Come now, child. No need for dramatics. They are in need of your aid.
Me? Specifically? Sure you didn't just confuse me for Clarence? Gosh, okay. Let's see. How long have you been exposed? Oh, wow. That's a bit excessive. And likely to have accelerated the spirit's encroachment. Tell me, does ceaseless whispering fill your head? Do you have an unquenchable thirst? Is that thirst for apocalyptic chaos?
Yes. Every day.
Eileen!
There's no I in homework.
Got it, Papa.
There isn't.
I'll... can do it. Definitely. Probably.
I've received a summons from the Grand Chamberlain Jordine. There are urgent matters at Alejandro Farm to which I must attend. I'll be expecting fair tidings upon my return. Adventurer, please give Eileen your full cooperation.
Right. Clarence will be off to college soon, setting the academic world on fire, while I do my best to find a man who trusts me not to set his meals on fire. Why was I talking about fire? Oh, right. My training. Time to test some chemical reactions, but I'm all out of material.
She's like
Eileen, oh. I hate to
absent-minded.
ask for a favor already, but...
Yes, I'll do it.
Wow! You gathered so many so quickly? Guess I've got nothing to fear with you around. Though, as soon as we smite one wicked task, another always rears its head. So, I don't see the harm in us taking our time with them.
A black desert and black stones.
Papa said you needed help, but... what's a couple of hours? Or why don't we take a short walk over to the church? See that bell tower over there? Why don't you go on ahead? I need to touch up my faith for church.
She's very suspicious. I need to touch up my face. Faith.
My faithful congregation who've gathered here today. You've likely not ever set foot in the desert, nor heard tale of the Black Desert and the salvation of Elion. There was a time when black stones were thought to be blessed with Elion's might. Sown like so many seeds beneath the sands that span from Calphion to Valencia. These two nations then declared war over these black stones, who watered the great desert with blood until the sand itself could hold no more. From that day it was known by two names. For the countless black stones, Calphionians know the Great Desert as the Black Desert. But for the countless lives lost, Valencians call it Red. Not so long after, Elyon felt pity for us fallen humans, and granted us the sight to see the black stones for what they truly were. Now that Elyon has lifted the veil from our eyes, let us cast off the avarice and offer up our worldly possessions to him.
There you are.
So long after,
Shall we sit together?
Elyon felt pity for us fallen humans, and granted us the sight to see the
It
black
appears
stones for what they truly
Eileen just
were.
want to go on a date. No.
Now that Elyon has lifted the veil from our eyes, let us cast off the avarice and offer up our worldly possessions to Elyon.
Shirking your alchemical studies again. I see. No surprises there. What does surprise me is how it's a new man every time. What do they see in you? Hello, I'm Florence, Eileen's twin sister. Father filled me in. I only came here to confirm my suspicions. Now listen here. The Black Spirit is biding its time, waiting until you're spent and exhausted. And when you show the slightest sign of weakness, you will be under its control in an instant.
Ask about how to stop the Black Spirit's
My
possession.
advice, go get some rest. As for my sister, well, it seems she's already lost interest in you. Don't dawdle here listlessly. Go find Chief Igor Bartali. He's known to treat adventurers with the utmost hospitality.
Listlessly. Why is it so hard? Anyways, upon closer look at the pattern, it looks similar to those in the mural in Tiny Nose's cave. These little over there. Anyways, where are we off to?
Ah, so you're the one Alustan spoke of.
you.
We finally...
Alustan.
I am Igor Bartali, chief of this village. Welcome to Velia.
Thank you. Lunar Halo Inn.
There was a time when I too dreamt of becoming a great adventurer, and I would
And then I took an arrow to the knee.
Heroic encounter with Red Nose. But first,
wrong game.
I must attend to a small matter requested of me by the Grand Chamberlain. How about you tell your tale over a meal at the Lunar Halo Inn? It's right over there. My wife, Islin, will treat you to some refreshments. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Welcome to the Lunar Halo Inn, traveller. You can call me Islin. My husband said you'd be
Scottish.
dropping by.
She's got a Scottish accent.
Rowdy drunkards think getting pot-shotting is an excuse for breaking a dish or two. But I make sure everyone pays for their mistakes. Here's fair warning to you. This is the chef of our inn, David. Talented, aye.
David.
But patrons love him because he pays little heed to the cost of ingredients. Those two over there act like brothers once a little ale's in them. In the cold light of sobriety, they find themselves again sworn enemies. That one over there just keeps to himself, smoking his pipe all day long, never orders a thing, literally running on fumes he is.
Man in a black robe.
Oh, look at the old man, the wind blew in. Well, what'll you have? Have a seat and we'll get your order in right away.
some roast chicken salad, Flinto's Tuscany special herb juice, or Flinto's Mountains oat cheese bread. I'm gonna go with Flinto's Mountains oat cheese bread.
Mountains and cheese bread.
Mountains.
That's a staple of ours.
Okay.
Good, good. Take a seat over there. My husband's probably dying to see you.
Aye. Let me go.
All days there seems to be a lot of new
Oh, Evelyn is talkative as ever. Sometimes she keeps customers so long that the food goes cold.
You know what? People like, I love people like that. You know, soft-hearted, caring for everybody. I like people like that, to be honest.
Finally. I've been looking forward to dining together and hearing the wealth of stories you have to tell.
Knows who's best.
First, tell me of Red Nose. Tell me everything, theatrics and all. Who helped the most in tracking Red Nose down?
Actually, Tiny knows that the most, to be quite honest. No, Dr. Uno did.
Can't be. That Uno has spent his entire life devoted to the studies of imps. Oh, if that's true, we'd have got Red Nose ages ago. But however did Red Nose become leader of the imps? As I recall, he was ever so tiny and timid.
Not so much. It was a man clad in black. With a black stone. A guy in the corner is clad in black.
The black stone given unto Red Nose became one filled with rage. I have no idea what that man is up to. If only I was younger, I'd need just to wave my finger to teach him a lesson. Ah, well. Frustrating though it may be, in times like this, repeat after me. Things are looking up. See? Feels good. Once more.
Things are looking up.
Your grand journey is still underway. An arduous time.
Say it with me, Jack. Things are looking up.
Dig deep and shout this out to steel your nerves in those moments.
Well now, what's this? You two together? Things are looking up. Things are looking up.
Oh, Uno. It has been some time. Where have you been quenching your thirst while your old friend's throat is dry?
Me, just had a pint at the Dancing Marlin to celebrate our defeat of Red Nose. Cheers!
I'm sorry, what?
And yet to think a black
Hour.
stone of such high purity brings me back to the days when there were yet hairs on your head.
I'm telling you, it's all gone in an instant. But I, too, am reminded of the tale of the Great Desert. 10 years past now.
A blast from 10 years past.
This is your first time hearing it, right? Listen well, it's quite the tale. 10 years past. In the distant desert, a sudden and strange phenomenon occurred. The ground beneath the sands cracked wide, and an ancient ruin burst forth. It was the ruins of Histria, once existing only in ancient texts. Held deep within her, a final chamber composed of the purest black stones.
He's been on about this story for a decade now. My ears can't take it any longer. Be present. It's the year 286. 286!
Yeah. What happened 10 years ago?
Nostalgia serves as the greatest drive in the twilight years of a senile old fool. And yet, thanks to what occurred back then, business has never stopped booming.
Never thought I'd see the day when Igor the Adventurer was properly domesticated. The things love will do to us, eh?
I may not look it now, but I was indeed quite the adventurer in my day. People would travel far and wide to consult with me on matters of history.
His voice sounds Dr. Uno. I know who it is. I know who it is.
Look at the stone spider flaunting his carapace to the stoneback crab, like he's forgotten he's speaking with the continent's foremost imp expert. And on my honor, I swear on that day I clearly saw it. The shining star fall into the hills of the forest of seclusion.
That nonsense again. Give it a rest, my dear friend. No one found a star, not even a scrap of metal in that area.
Check the guy in the back. He's punching the air and then he hurts his hand somehow. Watch, watch. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch. Ah!
I promise you, before my dying breath, I shall uncover its secret. I, Uno, am a man of my word. Believe it.
Okay, Uno.
This stuff is great.
Sounds like it's great.
Careful. Do you know how much this beer cost me?
I couldn't believe it. She told me to shave my beard.
Do you know how many years I spent whacking those scarecrows?
Oh, Tronin, you're here as well.
Of course. I have to lay down the hammer sometimes.
Yes, indeed. It's been some time. Care to hear of my travels to Valencia?
That cannot be comfortable.
Oh, good. Adventurer, you're awake.
I'll know the minute you try something else, so don't even think
There
about
we
it.
go. The fish have taken the bait. Admit defeat.
You! What are you trying to pull?
This game is so broken.
It's definitely my win. Come try again tomorrow.
This is the home of Trannon Underfoe, the blacksmith. He said you had a pretty rowdy night at the tavern, so he brought you back here. You should go thank him for taking care of you. And maybe apologize for dueling his anvil.
What's with this last card?
Let's be off. We're going to overcome the Black Spirit together. I have a close friend who is going through a similar situation.
The Bartellis. Bartellis.
Her name is Emma. Emma Bartali. Yes, the chief's granddaughter. You could say she's the princess of the town. Ever since she was little, Emma would often have nightmares, but it's grown worse. Now, a dark figure has begun to invade her mind. We're going to pay her a visit, though please understand, for anyone so shy and who suffers as she suffers, a smile would be hard to muster. Oh, poor Emma. She's the only person who's opened their heart to me. I must find a way to rid her of her vile infestation. Nightmares of the Kingdom of Kron often haunt Emma. People do not talk about it, saying it's a curse that befell the family. See, she's a descendant of that house. And they sacrificed the lives of their citizens to an immortal alchemist in return for eternal life. That family, they treat the curse like it's nothing, like it's a normal part of any child's formative years. Nonsense, I say. No wonder she shuns people. I'm counting on you to get close to her heart. Here, have a look at this. 150 years have passed since the fall of the Kingdom of Kron. Yet, House Bartali still remains in the public eye. Grave robbers have once again stolen Noir Bartali III's treasure, a piece of heaven. However, the town has shown no pity, saying that it's a well-deserved punishment. The chief may seem like he just enjoys drinking with adventurers all the time, but he really cares about the town, more than anyone else. He gave me a place to set up my own shop, and he's serious about restoring the Bartali name. The Bartali family store their ashes in an ossuary north of this town. A place like that, teeming with Kron's secrets, must have some clues. Go ahead and take the path near the church. I'll check in on our dear, hungover Dr. Uno, and then join you.
Infestation, what do I look like? A rat? Innocent child? Listen to her all you like, but remember, you're nothing without me. Just get that slot thing. There we go.
There we go. The fish have taken the bait. Admit defeat.
It looks like a trick. Let me go. I'll know the minute you try something else. So don't even
Looks weird.
What are you trying to pull?
It's definitely my win. Come try again tomorrow.
Maybe I'm wrong. Wait a minute. It looks like a trick.
Anyways, moving on.
I'm Tron and Wonderful, a blacksmith with patience.
Thank you, and sorry about the angle.
No need to thank me. Looks like I have myself a valuable new patron. I can see how callous the palms of your hands are. You will certainly be a regular at the forge. From now on, trust your gear to me, a master craftsman. And, by the way, where are you off to with Eileen?
Say that you're headed to Velia Ossuary.
Ossuary? Got peculiar taste, that's
It's a weird name,
Most
Ossuary.
tourists would prefer visiting more scenic spots.
I'm definitely not a tourist.
On your way there, give my regards to my dear friend Richie, if you could. He's not been in this town too long. Think I'm the only friend he has.
Okay. Bum.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sounds like somebody's doing karate there in the background.
Oh, Eileen, you've come with a new friend today. You didn't let a grave robber trick you into bringing them here, did you?
I know that I may not be the brightest compared to my sister, but I'm not that
poor
foolish, you old
child.
man.
It's merely that everyone trusts Clorence's shrewd nature will keep her safe. You, on the other hand, well, what brings you here?
What was that in the background? A grave mistake.
Richie? I wasn't aware he had any friends to receive regards from. Tronnen? So Richie's been shirking his duties to... Anyway, Richie is probably down below, sweeping and cleaning. Friendly warning for the newcomer. Never lay a hand on anything, or else.
Or else what? Is that a threat?
Well, this isn't as scary as I thought it would be. Huh? Over there! Ah! A ghost!
A human?
What? A talking ghost? Adventurer, exorcise it!
Don't you know who I am? The notorious grave robber, Afuaru's cousin.
Afuaru's cousin. That was violent.
Oh, that was scary. I've never been ghosted before. Think it enjoys haunting an ossuary falling into ruin. I thought that Houtman had the easiest job in town, but that is clearly not the case.
Yeah.
Adventurer, what's this? Do you think the ghost dropped it?
Richie's rescue.
The Bartali crest is engraved on it. So maybe it unlocks something in the ossuary. I'll ask Richie. Where is he? Come on, let's go find Richie. Oh.
Oh. The grave robber key fits perfectly. It appears to be Richie. The one Eileen was looking for.
Richie. Oh, thank goodness. Were you trapped in
What's
here?
my character look like?
Are you sweeping?
No. This is just me salvaging the last bits of my pride off the floor.
What's all this commotion about? What? Did you cause trouble again?
Old man, did you know that Richie was trapped in here all along? You really keep vigilant watch over the ossuary, huh?
Sarcasm.
What? Another grave robber showed their ugly mug? That cowardly Richie was probably hiding again. I can't be everywhere all at once. An ossuary needs constant care. I'm bound to forget a thing or two. Age takes its toll. You'll see. If it were your sister here, she would have done something clever, like brewed up a potion to make the cowardly goblin a bit braver.
A bit braver.
Well, you're not wrong, but it still hurts. Let's go, adventurer.
Can't even pronounce my name.
That's Eileen for you. Makes you wonder if she truly is the great Alustin's daughter. Sorry we didn't get much out of this, adventurer. I wanted to lift Emma's spirits for a change.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think I am going to call it a night for tonight. Until tonight. Yes. I've got some work that I need to do tomorrow again. So what I'll do is I'll pop in tomorrow. We're going to do some... I think tomorrow's Thursday. So let's do some ESO tomorrow. And then Friday we're going to hit New World. And then I've got a surprise coming up on Monday. So keep your eyes open for Monday. Yeah, so I'm going to see you guys again tomorrow. I'm not going to have a lot of talking done right now. But yes, see you guys again. Cheers.
Sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.